Hello everyone, welcome back to another modded Minecraft video. Today's video is going to be episode 2 of Sky Factory 3. As you can see, I did a little bit of work in between videos. Just added a couple sieves together, finally built an auto hammer, which we'll get into a little bit, and I actually just finished everything I need for a survival generator. So we're going to build that right now, and we're going to get right into it. So the auto hammer works off of FE. So if you hook up generator to it, right, this should be always on. Yeah, I'll leave it always on. Basically what I'll be throwing in here is just cobblestone, sorry, coal, can't talk right now, and I'll power it up with RF. Now this will translate over, hopefully. Let's see. I wonder, I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to test this out, if I can put this guy right next to it, and it fills up. I can. Awesome. So now what I can do here is I can take a stack, and what I'm actually going to want to do is get myself a chest to output to. But eventually this whole process of sending cobblestone from here to here will be automated, and I won't have to walk back and forth to do it. Now what I need to do is I need to put a hammer in here. I don't know though. It will do it without a hammer in there, but if I put a hammer in, it obviously speeds it up a lot faster. But it loses durability, I believe. Now let's see if this will output up. No. So I'm going to need item ducts. Just a transfer duct, a transfer pipe, I think. That's what I usually will use. Just use a transfer node, 2 pieces of redstone, transfer pipe, pretty simple. I'll actually smelt up a whole bunch in the meantime. But this thing's just going to passively, and I can just make sure that this constantly is filled. And I can just passively watch it grow. Like I said, it's pretty slow. Let me actually see if I can find the speeds of these guys. I don't think I'd be able to. But maybe if I make an iron hammer, I'll be able to input that. It could just be that it needs to have a durability of 100. No, I think it only accepts diamond, which is okay, because I got iron stiffened mesh here. And gravel with iron stiffened mesh, I think it has a 1% chance to give me a diamond, which isn't the best, but better than a 0% chance. So, for right now, we're just going to continue allowing this to work, but in the meantime, I'm going to want, you know what, actually, in the meantime, while that works, I can work on the transfer pipes. Okay, I got the 6 smooth stone that I need. So I need actually, what I'm going to need is more redstone. And redstone really doesn't have much of a better drop rate. I think it's 5% drop rate compared to diamond, which has a 1%. So I'm actually going to do what I had been doing, which was compressing, breaking down, compressing, breaking down. It's just a little bit quicker. Need a few more. Compressed hammer. And thank you. And one more time down to dust so that I can get myself what's going on here? I want some dust and I want some redstone. Pretty good chance that I'll get it in this drop here. If I don't, I'll just get it off camera so we don't have to watch this again. And so my plan, going forward, once I have this automated maybe a little bit quicker, or at least outputting into a chest of some sort, is going to be to set up a draw system. I'm going to extend my base out. I'm going to set up a draw system back here, and I'm going to set up a room, or just a building, and the building's going to house all of the different types of auto hammers and auto sieves. So I'm going to have, let's say to start I'll have one of each, you know, one hammer that goes down to gravel, one hammer that goes down to dust, but it's going to output some of the gravel and some of the dust as well, because I'm going to want the drops from everything. Like you see, the blaze powder, that comes from dust only. The glowstone, that comes from dust only. So if I skip over that process and I don't get to dust, or if I just sieve gravel, then I'm going to be missing out on blaze, missing out on redstone, things like that. So, and I'm going to put a draw system that'll output to the draws, so everything's right out in front of me, anything I need. And then obviously a step further would be auto smelting and things like that, but that's kind of a ways away until I can get myself auto crafters, which the crafting station. So it needs a card base, which is floor green powder, gold nuggets. So it's not far off, but it's not necessary right now. So, transfer pipe. There it is. I need 2 pieces of glass. And one thing I noticed is, for some reason when I'm sieving, the redstone's the one item that I don't pick up every time. I'm not sure why that is. I need 2 pieces of dust, of sand to make the glass. While here, where is my iron ore? Because I always need iron ore. Never have too much iron ore. What am I doing with that sand? But I think that the draw system is probably the best for a build like this, just because it's not too compact, and it's all kind of right out in front of you, and eventually it can be upgraded. So, like that, put that there, and I have 16 transfer pipes, and I just need 1 chest. There's a transfer node. So now what I'm going to do is take this guy off. Oh. I'm going to pop him right on the side. He's now outputting gravel. And can put him here. transfer pipe right to it, and I have gravel going inside now. So my next step is going to be to get 2 more diamonds so that I can upgrade this to make it just a little bit faster. And I'm also going to expand out my base a little bit, which I'll do some of that off camera. If I run into anything cool, interesting, I'll come back and I'll definitely show you guys. Alright, so I'll be back in a little bit. Alright guys, we are back. So did a little bit in between setup draws for basically all the outputs that I'm getting as I'm sieving gravel. I also made an auto sieve, and I threw a diamond hammer in. You wouldn't believe how long it took to get that second diamond for me to make a diamond hammer. But now the problem that I'm having is that the survival generator is just not generating enough energy fast enough. So these things are just, I mean, acting like slugs right now. They're so slow. So what I want to do is try to find maybe the next tier of actually, while I do this, I need more redstone. I just want to check and make sure that I'm going to put civet in the right place. It's iron stiffening, yes, I thought so. But what I want to do is basically find maybe a generator that has a little bit more. Actually, I may make myself another cobblestone generator and have it feed like a magmatic generator or something like that. I'll see how expensive those are. Hopefully they're not too much, and hopefully I don't have to take another trip to do it yet. I don't want to go to the nether yet. So we'll see how expensive some of the next things that I want to get are. I also am going to want to get a couple more basic draws in here, and then a few more auto hammers once I upgrade this thing to work a little faster and get me some more diamonds, because that's the only thing holding me back is the diamonds for the auto hammers. So for a magmatic generator, it's gold, lava bucket, a furnace generator. Okay, it's gonna take a good amount of redstone to do that. Which isn't the worst thing in the world, because I can definitely turn that all into dust and sieve through it. And it's a 5% rate, so it's not horrible. It's not like diamond where I'm just not gonna ever find any. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna collect some more redstone, and then I'll come back when I find some more. Alright guys, so we're back again. I did a little bit of work in between off camera. I made myself a furnace generator, and actually, compared to the survival generator, it fills up the autosave and it makes it work a lot faster than it was before. So if I make another one of those, I'll have the auto hammer going a little bit quicker too, which I think I'm going to need to do to keep up. But what I'm really looking for is a magmatic generator. It doesn't cost all that much, it costs a little bit of lava. Before I go through making it and stuff, I want to get myself a few more crucibles, which I believe I have. Well, no, yes. When I get myself a couple more crucibles, I'm actually going to push this back. I want it to go behind the setup. Yeah, I want to push it back about, I don't know, 10 blocks maybe. Not even. Maybe only about 5 blocks I'll go. The reason I want to do that is because I'm eventually going to put a wall up there. I think that it should make it look a little bit better. Let's get it there. Another thing that I want to look into is speeding up the crucibles. Because the problem that I'm going to start running into is that once I get the crucibles down, they're not going to either keep up in the beginning, or they'll eventually be too fast. So I'll have to find the balance of how much lava to a magmatic generator that'll sustain it for, to make sure it's not wasting cobblestone or whatever. Which again doesn't really matter because I have essentially infinite cobblestone. It just comes at a rate which can be upgraded. So this is only a tier 1 cobblestone generator. There's tier 2, 3, 4, I believe it goes all the way up to tier 5. But for right now, I'm short 2, that's okay. So for right now, I am going to just use torches, just in the beginning. That's 7. Should be enough in total if I have my bone meal. I do. It's enough to get myself another unfired crucible. That's more than enough gold for right now. Now, I'm going to need liquid ducts now and a liquid transfer node. 2 liquid transfer nodes. Actually, is it a liquid transfer node or a fluid transfer node? Fluid, yeah. Fluid transfer node. Bucket. Okay. And have fluid transfer nodes. Now, I'm gonna need another. It's gonna take a while to boil down. Really, what I should do, and what would be smart, would be to take some of this cobblestone. Make some half slabs. And I'll basically outline this in them, and then this way I can just light a fire underneath the flint and steel and not have to worry about it. So that's what I'm going to go take care of right now. I'm going to do that off camera, and then when I get back we'll set up our magmatic generator. Alright guys, so what I just did was I just set up a little bit of like a stone wall here around what I'm going to have as my setup. What I actually need to do, and I just realized it, is these 2 blocks have to be wood. Actually, this row of 4 have to be wood. In order for, where are the wood slabs that I had? I had a bunch. It's okay. Just make them regular full wood planks. Oops. And these are going to basically just be on fire. For the time being. Eventually I'll put like netherrack down there or something. And there we go. And now you see the rate went up to 4 times on that. So this is going to be going so much quicker than it was before, which is absolutely great. Burns up. Interesting. Alright, well I'll have to find a way to sustain that. How do we make netherrack? Lava in a stone barrel with redstone. Looks like that's what we're doing. Time to make a stone barrel. Do I have almost one thing that needs to continue to happen though is that these need to continue melting because I still need lava. So I'm gonna let that work. Put down my stone barrel in here. It's gonna be lava and a piece of redstone. Let's check up on this. Okay. Okay. Put that back in. Diamonds in the chest in case I fall. The last thing I want is to lose that. So while I'm waiting for the netherrack and for this lava, what I want to do is, I'm just going to put these down for now. Two things are going to happen. The fluid is going to get pumped out the back. The cobblestone is going to get dropped in the top of these. So just like that, and they're going to come over to chest and a cobblestone over here. Okay. Then the fluid itself is going to get pumped out of the backs of these. And all the way across and into a magmatic generator, which looks okay, considering I'm out of transfer pipes anyway. So that's going to be my setup. I mean, that's basically it. There's not much else to it. It's a pretty simple setup. I don't need to go crazy with it. It's going to basically pump in from the cobblestone generator, drop it, fill it up with 4 pieces of redstone each, 4 pieces of cobblestone each, melt them down, and then transfer the fluid out the back into the magmatic generator. It's a pretty simple design, pretty simple setup. It's just now making it happen. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. Because I should have never hooked up those transfer pipes. I wonder if I can put... No. Alright, well, I'm going to come back when this is melted down and ready. And, hopefully I'll show you guys it in action. Alright, let me come back when this is all set. Alright guys, I'm back again. So I made my magmatic generator. Okay, and it's going to take in pumped lava, and it'll output redstone flux to my machines here. Now, what I need to do first is I need to set up the last little bit of netherrack, which I set both of them up. But I also need to make my cobblestone generator. And I need to install the fluid transfer nodes. So I already got my lava and my water bucket, and my piece of glass, and they're backwards, and there is the cobblestone generator. Now, what I'm going to want to do actually is put 2 things on that. One is a chest, and 2 is the transfer node. It's going to allow it to have a bigger buffer, because this buffer in the cobblestone generator is only 32 blocks, I believe. So this here will at least allow me to pull some cobblestone, and now we have cobblestone constantly flowing into these. And then in the back side, no, we're gonna have to make more. Okay, that's fine. Do I have? I only have. Okay. Let's get some more out. And transfer pipe. And I need 2 more pieces of glass. Okay. And I haven't checked on my sieves in a little bit. This one's not keeping up with that, but getting a little bit. Again, once I can get both of these hooked up power-wise, which I would like to run it out the bottom, I'll probably just put a energy conduit out the bottom, and then I'll just jump up to each sieve and oil hammer like that, because it'll make it look a little bit better. And is it redstone? Yes, it is. So now these should be going and pumping into the magmatic generator. And there it is. It's getting lava. And turning it into redstone flux. Now, what I'm going to need to do is... This will probably be something for the next video, but I'm going to have to start getting conduit to connect. And I think the way that I'm going to do that is with an Ender IO. So I'm going to have to make conductive iron, which I need an alloy smelter for. So, an alloy smelter is just a lot of iron. Copper as well, okay. So that'll be something that I'll work towards in the next video, probably in between videos as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was episode 2 of Sky Factory 3. If you guys did enjoy it, please don't forget to like it. Leave a comment down below, let me know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe, please, guys. Alright, thanks again for watching.